Angel Reese has two-word message before Ravens vs. Bills game. Angel Reese is fired up for tonight's showdown between the Baltimore Ravens and Buffalo Bills. Reese is a Baltimore native and die-hard Ravens fan. She was in attendance earlier this season when the Ravens blew out the Bills in Baltimore on Sunday Night Football, even spending time on the team's sideline before the game. We don't think Reese made the trip to Orchard Park to today's meeting, but in about 2 hours from now, the WNBA star will be locked in to watch Baltimore and Buffalo battle for a spot in the AFC Championship game. A short time ago, Reese let her X/Twitter followers know her allegiances, if they didn't already. Not only does the matchup feature two of the best teams in the entire league, it also includes the two main candidates for the NFL Most Valuable Player award in Baltimore's Lamar Jackson and Buffalo's Josh Allen. As great as both QBs have been over the last several years, neither has been able to reach the Super Bowl, let alone win it. There's pressure on both to break through this year. Both of them, for their legacy, have to win a Super Bowl, said ESPN analyst Dan Orlovsky last week. It would elevate them into a different group than they are in right now. I think that's an accurate depiction of it. Of course, no matter who wins tonight's game, they will have to get through Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs next Sunday. The Chiefs clinched their sixth home AFC Championship game in 7 years with a 23-14 win over the Houston Texans on Saturday. Bills-Ravens will kick off at 6:30 p.m. ET. CBS will broadcast the game with Jim Nantz and Tony Romo on the call. Angel Reese dropped an important two-word message before Bills-Ravens divisional playoff game. Angel Reese is most certainly waiting to see the Baltimore Ravens play the Buffalo Bills. The Baltimore native has already shown her allegiance to the Ravens as she was in attendance for the team's primetime showdown with the Buffalo Bills earlier in the year. On Sunday, Reese made it clear that she was backing Baltimore when she took to X and wrote, "Go FLOCK. Go Flock Angel Reese 10 Angel January 19, 2025. This matchup will define the Kansas City Chiefs' opponent in next week's AFC Championship game inside Arrowhead Stadium." It does not appear that Angel Reese is. Storm's Skylar Diggins-Smith gets 100% real on being a mom in WNBA. Seattle Storm player Skylar Diggins-Smith, a 6-time WNBA All-Star, recently opened up about the challenges and rewards players like her face juggling the duties of being a mother while competing in the WNBA. Speaking on fellow WNBA player Angel Reese's podcast on Thursday, Diggins-Smith highlighted the camaraderie among players who are balancing the demands of family and professional basketball. "We have moms. It's me. It's BG Brittany Griner, Chelsea Gray, Katie Lou Samuelson, Alyssa Thomas," Diggins-Smith shared in a recent podcast with Angel Reese. "I like to see the kids interact with each other, running around, and then turn around and see us really putting in work." The 33-year-old is one of only a few WNBA players to return to competition after giving birth to 2 children. She has described her recovery as an ongoing process, calling her body a third version of itself. "I'm still learning about this body, still learning to give myself grace," she said in an interview with USA Today's Lindsay Schnell in June 2024. After her daughter's birth in 2023, Diggins-Smith said she approached her recovery with more patience, unlike the pressure she felt to bounce back quickly after her first child in 2019. The challenges faced by WNBA mothers extend beyond physical recovery. Diggins-Smith and fellow moms like Derica Hamby have spoken openly about balancing family life with professional basketball's rigorous demands, including extensive travel. The league has made strides in recent years, adding charter flights and childcare stipends, which several WNBA players who are moms have called essential steps forward. However, Diggins-Smith has noted that improvements are still uneven. "It depends on who you play for," she said previously, reflecting on her past frustrations with the Phoenix Mercury during her maternity leave. For Diggins-Smith, motherhood is both an inspiration and a challenge, one that she embraces with the support of her fellow WNBA moms. "It's inspiring to be in this environment, for sure. But that's my why. Those are my whys, my babies. And I'm glad that they get to come and be a part of things like this, and they've made it so family-friendly, she said.